Hey, it's Bugman, everybody. Kamen Rider Zolda, today on World of Stuff. Kamen Rider Zolda is one of 13 Kamen Riders represented in the series Kamen Rider Ryuki. You may also know the suit design from the American import of the series, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, where this rider was referred to as Torque. I have a bit of a theory in that a name like Caliber, which would be much more appropriate for this character, couldn't get past American censors. But that just means I can't really back that up. But still, it's the story I'm going with. In the Ryuki series, the character name for Zolda was Shuichi Kitaoka, a self-proclaimed super lawyer dying of terminal cancer. In exchange for Kanzaki's offer for joining the Rider War, if he wins, he is to be granted immortality, where he is granted the contract monster Magnu Giga. In the Dragon Knight series, the character was Drew Lansing, a con man who is working with the main villain Zaviax so that he can become Zaviax's second in command, but fails due to the fact that he is unable to convert the character of Ren, the Dragon Knight, to Zaviax's cause. Moving on to the details of the figure, you'll notice that due to the visor, the compound eyes are indeed absent. It'd be a little bit unreasonable to expect us to have that anyway, but we still get a similar effect with the shoulder arm over there with these sort of light items. With the figure itself, it's very nice with the green and the black and the very nice Bandai silver there. They did manage to paint in the belt there, which, considering how large it is, it's not a big surprise, but still nice that they managed to get to it. The gold accents also make for a very nice touch. His accessories also have this metallic green paint, which does help differentiate a little bit and make it very nice. Now, as you probably noticed, these are the cards that were actually used by Zolda himself. Every Kamen Rider had these cards as part of the play pattern in the belts and the drag reader which you had on your arm, so obviously they had to have them here. And these are teeny, tiny little cards. Sneeze, breathe the wrong way, and you will lose them forever. In fact, this is the only time that they've been out of their little tiny package for the review. And they'll be going in another tiny little plastic bag after the review. But still, if you feeling brave, you can definitely use these as accessories. Just keep very special close attention to where they go. Obviously, another one of the finer points of the SH Figuarts line is the number of hands, with the exception of Agito ground form. Don't worry, you won't be seeing that little meme come up. I don't really have the ability to do that yet. But at any rate, you have two sets of dual holding things hands. One way you've already seen holding his large cannon, one to hold his card, one to hold the gun, specifically because it has a little trigger finger on it, the relaxed palm hands, which you've just seen, his splayed open hands, and one pair of fists, which I tend to keep in default. Very nice, yes? Now, bringing up a very important point. You'll notice that even though there are accessories for it, made up of, in fact, his contract beast is not included in the set. That's because that is a web exclusive and costs you almost triple of what this figure costs. So if you intend to get it, I would wait for it to go on clearance if they have any available, or just give it entirely, because really it was only used for one thing, and well, let's face it, paying over $130 so it could do one thing, and just one, really doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, I guess that wraps up this review. I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Zolda. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thank you, and goodbye.